Alright, so after completing that test video now, I can now safely proceed to doing another one. Now, okay, I kind of had Class C on my mind. I don't know why, but I did. So, let me see if I can find something. Oh, actually, it was Iceland Reverse for that one. Without going back to Season 6, I'd hate to have to go back so far. That would really suck. Okay, so let's see. There's a Lotus Siege in Guyana, and what else? What else? What else is there? Okay, you know what? I guess I'll do probably just that, just the Lotus Siege in Guyana, and if anything, I can always do something else later. Okay, so here we are now in French Guiana, Season 6, with the Lotus Exige S. This British car is fast. Okay, so it looks like I'm not actually the only one here. I think, well, I should say this isn't a Lotus Exige only race, because I thought it was given by the title. But apparently, no, there's some other ones that I just wrecked at Uros. Ha! He got wrecked! Too bad for him. That's what he gets for being so ridiculously slow. Like, how could you be so slow? I've driven with Uros before, and that car is actually pretty fast. And it has a long-lasting nitro duration, so I don't know. I guess that guy just doesn't know how to drive his car, so maybe he's stupid. Oh well. Not everybody's good, so I guess that's just his problem for being a noob. Now, okay, this part you kind of have to be careful, because it's like, I don't know, if you're not careful, you can end up down towards the wrong ramp, and it'll bring you to the wrong place. Like, I think where I'm going right now, am I going to the wrong, actually, no, hold on a second, I'm thinking of French Guiana Reverse. This is a standard French Guiana, so we're good. We're good. Maybe I should do French Guiana Reverse just for the additional practice. Because, I mean, if I'm doing French Guiana regular, why not do French Guiana Reversed? Okay, I should actually wonder underneath those things like what I see some people doing. But for some reason, I just don't feel confident enough to do that. I don't know why. Okay, I just don't. Woo! I almost wrecked right there, sorta. Well, yeah, I got to pull off all those flat spins. Yes, lots of nitro, lots of points, lots of everything good. Now, French Guiana. I don't really know any places on French Guiana at the top of my head, so I can't really comment on anything like that. So I'll just have to focus on the race. Oh, that rocket. Now, that rocket, I believe, was supposed to have something significant about it. I can't remember what exactly, but oh well. All I can talk about is just me going really fast and doing very well. Look how far ahead I am. Like, wow. Incredible. Actually, I have to be careful. I don't want to start talking and being overconfident. Next thing you know, I crash into a wall. Yikes! Actually, no, I shouldn't say it, because next thing that actually happens. And I don't want to wreck, because when I get wrecked, I get mad. Really mad. Because wrecking is so frustrating. It makes you look like such a nasty, dirty, unskillful noob. Which, I am none of those. I mean, sometimes I may act like a noob, but that doesn't mean I am a noob. So therefore, I should play proficiently. Remember what I said about people wanting to see expert gameplay from Yoshi's story? Well, yes. That's what most people want to see. They want to see expert gameplay. So I need to try and deliver that. Not that I'm the best in the world, but you know, I can still play pretty good, depending on what I'm playing. And this game, I'm not new to it, so therefore, I need to do my best. And I just flew past that. No, I didn't fly past it, but I just sped past that rocket. I wonder if you can actually wreck into it. Because I know sometimes for certain objects, you can actually wreck yourself on them, but some not so much. So like those trees, I'm pretty sure if you were to jump, they wouldn't get you wrecked. Although if you're not careful, you can wreck into this wall. But thankfully, I drifted and I saved the day, and I am first. Yes, look at that car smiling. It's so happy. Okay, so that took me 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Yes, I set a new record last time. 3 minutes and 14, actually no, 13 seconds. So that's probably because I wasn't maxed out at that time. So go figure. And let's see how much money I got. It's probably not going to be as much as, say, Season 8. 1,935. That's quite low. I was expecting like 4,000, but then I guess this is in Season 8, so whatever. So let's just go to next. So I think this might just be my third time that I'm playing on this track, but who cares? I did mention French Guiana Reverse, so I have to play on it now. Now, usually, I can't even use this even if I want to, because it is not maxed out. But until I get it maxed out, it's going to be the Sesame. But even if I did have this guy maxed out, why should I use it when he is inferior to this guy? For real. Like, look how fast this guy is, and look at his handling, and look at his nitrodation, and the look. Okay, never mind. So, in terms of looks, they're both really sharp, aggressive-looking cars. Look at those taillights, the quad exhaust. This guy too, also really aggressive looking. Wow, gray and mean, and it looks like something from, I don't know, something I guess you'd see on Halloween, I suppose. It looks like a ghost or something. That gray hue and those glowing black eyes with the whiteness. And okay, what am I talking about? Let's just get on the road here and not talk about Halloween because Halloween sucks. And I don't care what you think. I don't like it. What's the point of it? What's the point of buying all that candy for a bunch of people that you don't know? You're just randomly just throwing candy at a bunch of random people. Like, what's the point of that? And then people dress up in all sorts of silly things and they go, trick or treat! Give me candy! Well, little do you know, you're at risk of getting pulled into somebody else's home or poisoned! So, do yourself a favor and just buy your own candies, okay? Don't be cheap. It's especially silly when, actually, when all people do it, it's kind of silly, but it's just worse when adults do it. Like, okay, like, seriously? Like, wow. Wait, while on the topic of Halloween, maybe we should talk about some of the interesting outfits that people like to wear, because I've been reading a lot of headlines about these controversial outfits, so to speak, and what you can dress as and who you shouldn't dress as and whatever. And it's just like, wow. Okay, I need to be very careful this part. Like, the amount of things out there available is just insane. Like, from ants to zippers. You can dress as an ant. You can dress as a beaver. You can dress as a camel. You can dress as a dog. You can dress as an elephant. You can dress as a... Did I say an elephant or an elephant? An elephant! And, okay, I just need to stop talking about outfits and just focus on this race, because me dissing people is causing me to drive very badly. I didn't even activate my nitro, goodness gracious, because I'm here talking about costumes. I was trying to think of an animal that starts with F, and I just got lost in what I was doing. And I need to be careful because I don't want to wreck on the walls and look like a noob. I'm not a noob, I'm a skillful player. Oh, a skillful player. So I need to demonstrate that. I need to be careful. Oh, I think I'm going to go down the wrong way. Yes, I went down the wrong way. Congratulations to me. Not. Goodness gracious me, I did this track for the third time just to see if I can improve. I look like an idiot. I wonder if I could have wrecked up in that ceiling. Okay, hopefully not. But anyways, so. Well, no wreck so far, so that's good. But honestly, I wish I didn't go on the wrong path. Like, that just made me slow, man. How am I supposed to see my old score? How? I won't beat it. Because I was too busy talking about costumes and animal names that start with F, and at this point I still can't think of an animal that starts with F. Like, what starts with F again? Oh, fish. Yeah, fish. But what type of fish? What specific animal starts with F? Oh, actually, I can also say a finch. Yeah, a finch. You could dress as a finch. Or better yet, you can just buy a finch. Actually, no, don't go buy a finch. Unless you're going to commit to keeping that finch and caring for it properly and effectively, do not go ahead and buy a finch. Or any wild animal for the matter, because animals are living things in their commitments. So you need to take proper care of them from the day you get them to the day they die. And I came first, so take that Ferrari Berlinetta, or however the heck you pronounce it. Alright, so 226. I don't think I'm going to be making any records here. No, of course not. But at least I got some pretty sweet money, so that's good enough for me. Here I am in Season 7. Heat. And I will choose Barcelona Reverse with the Lamborghini Veneno and the Ferrari F Ugly Evoluzione. Yes, I butchered that, but I don't care because it's just so ugly. I could play as it now because I have it maxed out, but I'm not. And so I'm going to pick this handsome green guy. Oh, look how good he looks. Ah, Barcelona. Look at those beaches. Look at those blue waters. Look at those boats. Look at those umbrellas. And look at those sunbathers. Except for there's no sunbathers because, unfortunately, some of these racers are perverts. And the problem with that is that, if they have their eyes on the people at the beach as opposed to the race, then they're going to cause accidents. And that's going to put the other people driving, like myself, at risk. Now, I am not a perverted driver, but unfortunately, these other people are. So therefore, they told these beachgoers, you can't sit down at the beach while these racers are on the track because it's going to cause accidents and problems. So therefore, they told them to just put it off for a little bit, which is unfortunate because it's going to make the beach look so boring and desolate now. But, oh well, that's just the way it is. Some people just can't control themselves, and that Ferrari behind me is one of them. And there's some other people here, but you can't see them. You just have to take my word for it and trust me, because I am an honest person. I almost got wrecked there. Yikes. Okay, that guy slowed me down a bit, which is actually it was kind of needed because I need to slow down so I could see where I'm going and not get wrecked by the oncoming traffic, because the oncoming traffic is dangerous. Okay, at this part I need to be very careful. Technically, actually, you don't really need to drift. You can just turn your car like that and do fine. You know, just make sure you don't hit the 90. Unless your car's like super fast or and you feel like you're just losing absolute control, then yeah, maybe you might want to take that corner with a drift. But apparently you can do well without drifting. Okay, I was really concerned there because I was afraid I was going to get wrecked by that thing, but thankfully I did not. I did well. So I just need to be careful because I think in one of my attempts I actually got wrecked on this part. So actually, did I mention? Okay, anyway, so yeah, I did actually get wrecked. I'm a professional. I'm good. I'm really good. I'm so good. Okay, alright, you know, I sound really fake and obvious. Whoo, I almost got wrecked right there. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Yes, you did. But that was a close one. Thankfully, I did not actually get wrecked. And I'm so happy and relieved that I didn't get wrecked because, hoot! You know, Barcelona reverse. I was here last week with the Mercedes-Benz Silver Lightning. And now here I am, a season back, with this green Lamborghini Veneno. Okay? And I almost, oh, what am I doing? Actually, I should have slowed down because now I'm going to get wrecked. Okay, I'm going to get... Actually, no, I'm not. I just have to drift very carefully. And we did it with no wrecks! Yippee! Ha-ha! First, take that, perverted Ferrari. Now the beachgoers can come back because you pervs have left the beaches of Barcelona. White Wolf. Okay, so that's the pervert's name. Alright, so I am first. Let's see how much money I got. And, perfect race. 3,446. Awesome. Will I do a fourth segment or not? I'm thinking. I'll make my mind off camera. Catch you the next time. I can't believe what my phone has just done to me. I pushed the volume up button to record another segment, and all the phone does is show its red LED, give me a big middle finger, and then it shut off. Like, how could you do that? That is so darn rude. Like, how dare you? Alright, now that I got all my rages and my angers out, let's proceed to Season 8. And let's go to Wall Ascent with the W mode is like the Hyper Sport or the Koenigsegg Agera R. So rude, man. Unbelievable. It's not the first time you do this either. Because when I was playing Kiwi Wonder, it did the same thing. Except for worse, it did it during the game. Thankfully, it had the time to do it not during the game. But still, that's so rude, man. You don't shut off like that. Like, rude. Okay, so here we finally are in the Great Wall. Now, I've recorded many races that are similar to this, or say many tracks, but I don't think I've actually ever recorded this particular one. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I could be wrong, so if I haven't, it should be new. Let me take out that new, because normally that's what I would do. Show him that I'm the superior car and that he's the inferior car. And let's see if I can get him. Yes, I got him! Take that! That's what you get for having such a poor nitro duration. Although, technically, that's not your fault. That would be game loss. But, whatever! My car's superior to yours. So, for that very reason, that's why I'm playing on this track. I'll almost always play with the Lykan Hypersport because it's just that much better. And I could have went up that ramp, but you know what? It does this weird thing where the car will keep flipping and it'll just roll non-stop and crash. So, normally when I try to enter that, I try to enter with a flat spin because those are much safer to perform on certain ramps. And yikes, I almost crashed into the wall and the car didn't stop to drift. Like, WTF, man, what was that? Okay, this part I don't like very much because you have to be very careful because this car, it doesn't have the worst handling, but at the same time, it doesn't have the best either. It certainly doesn't have the best, so I just have to use light nitro and be careful. Stick to the right. Because in China, I think I drive on the left side. Unlike Japan, and I think Macau, where they drive on the left side. Actually, I'm not 100% sure about Macau, so don't quote me on that. But I strongly believe that Macau, like certain other countries, drives on the left. Wow! Did you guys see that? I crashed into the bus, But I didn't actually crash into the bus. Instead, they counted it as a traffic down. Like, whoa! That is insane! Wow! I got lucky. And the funny thing about this too is that this car isn't even a heavyweight. It's like, wow! That's crazy. You know, I'm kind of glad I did this for this segment, because now I can capture something interesting on camera. Cool! I took down a bus by going in front of it as opposed to the side of it. Like, wow, how crazy is that? That's insane. Though there are some other crazy things that happen sometimes too, like where I drop through the concrete and then I'm out into the midst of the great blues. But that didn't happen this time, so I came first, and now I can finally conclude this episode of Asphalt 8. But first, let me see how much I got. Okay, 206, that's a good time. First, just waiting so I can calculate all the money I got. And I got 4,656. Okay, I've received better points than that. Like a higher score, I should say. Because there's been times where I think I almost received 4,800. And this time I only got like 4,600. Like, what? Like, what happened? Well, you know, it was a good race. And it was crazy to see that bus being taken down on camera. So I can call it quits now. Did you like this video? Comment, rate, like, subscribe, share, read my blog for more info, and visit my Twitter page to see my latest tweet. And don't forget to also participate in the polls in the top right corner in the I circle.